Welcome to my channel. So today we are gonna start sequences part 2. Part 1 is already uploaded. Okay. In part 1 we have covered the linear sequences, right? If you haven't watched, please do. Okay. In today's class we will learn about the quadratic sequence, right? We will solve some example based on quadratic sequence and we know the formula, right? So without any further delay, let's start with the quadratic sequence. So first of all, what is a quadratic sequence? A quadratic sequence is a sequence of numbers where the second difference, right? Not first. Second difference is constant. So what it means, the second difference? Let me tell you. But first you should know about the, nth term. What is the nth term? Tn. In some books you may see an equals an square plus bn plus c, right? This is a general form of nth term, right? Where a, b, c are constant and n is your variable, right? And how do we solve quadratic sequence? First of all, write the terms in the form of t1, t2, or you could say in the form of a1, a2, a3, like linear sequences, right? And first you need to find the first difference. How to find? I will tell you later, right? And then second difference. Suppose the first difference is your delta 1 and the second difference is your delta 2 between two consecutive first difference, right? Consecutive means just after 2 and a 3. You cannot say 2 and 4, right? No jump between two numbers, right? This is called consecutive numbers. If delta 2 is constant, if you are getting delta 2, that is second difference, if you are getting constant, so it means the given sequence, right? The given sequence is your quadratic. So after knowing this is the quadratic sequence, so how do we find the A, B, C? First, you need to find A, B, C. So A is fixed. Fixed means what? A is always delta 2 over 2. Delta 2 means what? The constant difference over 2 means always A is equal to second difference by 2, or you could say half of the second difference, right? Then solve B and C using first term. How do we solve? Suppose sequences are T1, T2, or you could say A1, A2, A3, like that, right? Assume what you need to assume Tn, or you could say An equals An square plus Bn plus C, right? Substitute values for n equals 1, 2, 3, like that. After getting the value A, solve simultaneous equation to get ABC, but A we know that already, the constant term divided by 2. And then write the nth term of the formula. Did you get that? No? If no, no worry. Let's solve some question based on that. Okay. Yes, this is example number 1 in your screen. So first, this is you need to find the nth term of this. So first of all, you need to know what sequence this is, right? Type of this sequence. So 2, 5, 10, 17. First difference is your what? Plus 3, plus 5, plus 7, right? Like that. Plus 2, plus 2, yeah. We are getting the constant term. Constant means the same term. So this is called your second difference and we denote by delta 2 and this is delta 1. The first difference is suppose delta 1 and the second difference is your delta 2, right? Now, see, this is your A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, right? And so on. It could be first difference is 3, 5, 7, 9. See, 3, 5, 7, 9. The second difference is 2. That is constant. It means the given sequence, this particular sequence is our quadratic sequence. Okay. Now, first, we will find the value of A. How do we find? A equals delta 2. Delta 2 means what? Nothing but constant difference, right? The second difference. Second difference divided by, right? So what is the second difference? It would be constant. Here we have the second difference 2. 2 divided by 2 It means A is 1. So first we will get the value of 1. And we know that this is the what? General formula of quadratic sequence, right? Tn or an, whatever in your textbook, you may use. An equals an square plus bn plus c. Put the value of a equals 1, right? Put the value of a equals 1 in the general form. After putting, what we will get? An equals n plus c. Am I right? N square plus bn plus c. See? Bn plus c. After putting what? A equals 1, right? If we put a equals 1 in this general formula, so we will get n square plus bn plus c. Now, make a bracket of it. This is very important, right? And you may suppose this is equation 1, right? Now, this is our base. And on that base, with this help of this base, we can find the any term, right? By putting n equals 1, we can find the first term. By putting 2, we can find the second term, third term, fourth term, and so on, right? So first term, we know that A equals 1. Now it's time to get B is what and C is what, right? So how do we get? Put n equals 1 for getting. So an, or you could say tn, whatever, a1 equals 1 square plus b plus c. So a1 is your what? Plus c. And what do you mean by a1? A1 is your first term, right? The first term of the given sequence, this one. This is your A1, right? See, the A1 is 2. A2 is 5. Before the differences, right? Don't see this one. Don't. Original sequence. See the original sequence? Here you have A1, A2, A3, A4, and so on, right? So put A1 equals what? I forgot. A1 was 2. So 2 equals 1 plus B plus C. B plus C equals what? 1, right? I assume this is your equation number 2. Similarly, put n equals 2, right? In the base, in this one. So what we will get? A2 equals 2 square, right? Put the n equals to 2 square plus B times 2 plus C. So A2 is what? Your original sequence. Original sequence is your 2, 5, 10, 17. A2 is what? 5. 5 equals 2 times 2 over 2. 2 to the power 2, it's 4 plus 2b plus c, right? It means 2b plus c equals 5 minus 4 equals 1, right? This is your equation number 3. You may make. Now, I think you have already solved equation 2 and 3. I mean, this looks like a pair of linear equations, if I'm not wrong, right? We already solved pair of linear equations. So, can we solve in this? So, if we have two sequence, so with the help of two equations, we can find the two variables. First equation is your b plus c equals 1. Okay, let me write over here b plus c equals 1. Okay, and the second equation, I mean the second equation and third equation, right? Solve second and third. 2b plus c equals 1. 2b plus c equals 1. Let me recheck. 2b plus c equals 1. Right. This is your equation number 2 and that is your equation number 3. Right? How do we solve? These are what? Pair of two linear equations. Suppose here b and c are variable, right? You may suppose. So cc equals, now subtract it, c cancel, b minus 2b is equals minus b, 1 minus 1 equals 0. So b equals what? 0. Now how to get c? You know that from equation 2, either from 2 or 3. So from 2. b plus c equals 1. This is b plus c equals 1. Okay, put b equals 0 plus c equals 1. It means c equals 1. Yes, now we have a equal 1, which we have already found. B equals 0, c equals 1. Equation number 1, an equals n square plus bn plus c, right? Put the values of b and c, because a already I have put it. B 0, c 1. So an equals n square plus, so an equals what? N square plus 1. Right? This is the nth term of this quadratic equation. Right? Nth term, Tn or An, whatever, n square plus 1. You may check T3 also. N equals 3. After putting n equals 3, A3 equals 3 square plus 1 equals 10. See the third term of the sequence of the original sequence. Yes, A3. Can you see it? 10. Right? It means we are 100% sure our answer is 100% correct. Okay? So that's how we solve. First time you may think this is very difficult, but actually it is not. Okay? Just you need practice. Similarly, just solve example 2. Example 2, here we have question 3, 8, 15, 24, 35, and so on. First difference is what? Plus 5. Plus 7. Plus 9. Right? Like that. Second difference is plus 2. Plus 2. Again, plus 2. You may assume the second difference is delta 2 and the first difference is delta 1. Right? Okay. Are you getting so far? Now, first, what we have to find? A. And A is what? Delta 2 over 2 means half of the constant difference, right? Means A equals 2 over 2 equals 1. Did we get A equals 1, right? This is the value of A. Now, A in the general form. What is the general form? General form is A n square plus Bn plus C, right? Am I right? Now, A equals 1. After putting A equals 1, we are getting An equals n square plus Bn plus C. And this is very important expression, right? This is very important equation, you may say. And please assume this is equation number 1. Okay. After assuming equation number 1, now you are ready to what? To get B and C. How do we get? By putting n equals 1, 2, 3, and so on. So after putting plus 1, it would be A1 plus 1 square plus B plus C, right? And A1 is what? See the original. Original means original, right? So original means the given sequence was 3, and 3 is what? Your A1. The second term is your A2. This is your A3, right? So A1 is 3 equals 1 plus B plus C. So B plus C equals 2, right? Now you may assume this is equation number 2. Good. Now, A equals 1, and this is the second equation. By putting n equals 2, put n equals 2 in equation number 1, right? Where is the equation? 1, this. An equals n square plus Bn plus C equals n square plus Bn plus C. Put n equals 2. A2 equals 2 square plus B times 2 plus C, right? A2 is what? Your original sequence. Original sequence is your 8. And the second term is your 8. So A2 is 8, right? 2 2s are 4 plus 2B plus C, right? 2B plus C equals 8 minus 4, 4. You may make, this is your equation number 3. From 2 and 3. Solve that type of equation. The equation number 2 is your B plus C equals 2. This is your equation number 2. And 2B plus C equals 4. This is your equation number 3, right? Again, subtract. After subtraction, you may get minus B equals 2. So, what you are getting? B equals 2. It's time to get C. What is the value of C? From 2. B. Put the value of B. That is 2. 2 plus C equals 2. So it means C equals 0. Gotten all three terms. I mean the A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 0. Right? Now, where is the general form? General form is your this one, AN. AN equals N square plus BN plus C. Right? This is your very, very, very important expression equation. Right? So AN equals N square plus Bn. Bn means B equals to N. And C is nothing, means 0. So An equals N square plus 2N. Right? So you can, you have found actually, this is your nth term. Nth term. This is not your first term, second term, third term. This is your nth term. Check our answer is correct or not. These values are correct or not. Just put N equals 3 to get the third term. 3 square plus 2 times 3. 3 3s are 9. 2 3s are 6. 9 6, 15. Check A3 is your 15 or not. The third term. Yes. In the third term, the original, in original sequence, your third term is 15. Right? That's how we solve. Moving to the next. Next example. Example 3. Here we have a sequence 10, 17, 26. Let me write first. 10, 17, 26, 37, 50, and so on. Right? Let's find the first difference. Plus 7. After adding first plus 7, we will get the next. +11 plus 13 plus 2 again plus 2. Okay, this is, you may think the delta 2, delta 1. Delta 1 is your first difference. First difference. Delta 2 is your second difference, and that must be constant. Otherwise, the given equation, sorry, the given sequence is your not quadratic sequence, right? Now, A, we know that A is equal to half of the second difference. Half of the second difference, right? That 2 over 2, that is 1. So you are getting A equals 1. Now, where is the general form? The general form is AN equals AN square plus BN plus C, right? Put A equals 1. AN equals N square plus BN plus C. And you know very well, this equation is very, very, very important to get the further values like B and C. Even you can check any term with this, with the help of B and C, right? Now, let's solve. an equals n square plus bn plus c. This is your very important equation. Now put n equals 1. N equals 1. A1 equals 1 square plus b plus c. And A1 is your what? A1 is your first term from the original sequence. See, 10. Please don't see the differences. Pick A1 from the first original fresh sequence. Okay. A1, what was that? 10. 10 equals 1 plus B plus C. So B plus C equals 9. This is suppose equation number 2. Now put n equals to in the same. Where? Over here. Your main equation. Right? In your main equation, put n equals 2. A2 equals 2 to the power 2 plus B times 2 plus C. Right? So A2, the second term is your 17. Right? 17 is your second term. 2B plus C equals 13. Right? You may make equation number 3. From 2 and 3. Yeah. But no worry. Let me subtract. B plus C equals 9. Subtract. P equals 4 in the second equation. 4 plus C equals 9. So C equals 9 minus 4 means C equals 5. Right? C equals 5. Now, with the help of B and C, you can find any term. A1, A2, A3, A4, A100, A1000, A1 lakh term, right? Any term you may find, but the question is asking for nth term. So how do we find? The very important equation, equation 1, nth term. An equals n square plus 4n plus 5, right? This is your nth term. Let's check by putting n equals 3. A3 equals 3 square plus 4 times 3. 9. 4 times 3 plus 5. 14 plus 12. 26. A3 is 26. Is A3 is 26 term, right? The third term is 26. It means our values of A, B, and C, and even the nth term is also very correct, right? So that's how we are getting the exact accurate term, right? So I hope you think in the next class we will cover geometric sequence, right? So don't forget to see. Till then, take care and thanks for watching.